My name is Charlotte Morganti. I'm the author of The End Game, which is the first title in a new mystery series. Today, I want to give you a few tips about promoting a debut release. I hope they'll help you. Uh, they certainly helped me. First, I identified where my audience was on social media. For me, the audience is mostly older women, believe it or not, who like to read detective fiction. And the audience is mostly on Facebook and Instagram, which was great as far as I was concerned because I'm hopeless at things like TikTok. But if you're writing for a younger audience, you probably would find that TikTok is where you need to go to promote your writing. Next, I set up a Facebook author page that gives me the ability to run ads if I want to. And I can also access the Meta Business Suite, which combines Instagram and Facebook and allows you to schedule your social media posts in advance. So you can theoretically do a lot of work on a Sunday and then take the week off and focus on writing instead of social media. I also set up an Amazon author page and a Goodreads page. Next, it took about 6 months posting consistently on social media. That was daily posts. I did about a ratio of 80-20. So 80% of my posts were about me or things going on in my town or my life and so on. 20% were only about my writing. From what I read, people would rather learn more about you, the author, than be inundated with buy my book posts. But even though I focused 80% on me and my town and life and so on, I tried to relate the posts to the settings in my novel, the characters, the plot lines, and so on. I write about small towns, so a lot of my posts were things I remembered from growing up in a small town and how quirky a town can be and the people in it. After about 6 months of consistent posting, then Facebook began to share my posts more widely, and I found that I was getting much better responses. The other thing I did, I used Canva. You can get a free account there. I used Canva to create visual posts. You might want to use BookBrush. But, for Instagram, for example, you have to have a visual post. So I created catchy little photos and I plugged in catchy or grabbing quotes from the book, something amusing that a character would have said. If you're writing suspense or thrillers, your quotes would hopefully reflect the tone of your novel. I also used Lumen 5. And again, you can get a free account there. And I made short trailers about the book, the character, the settings, and so on, and posted them to my social media. I used BookFunnel to grow my newsletter list and participated in BookFunnel promotions where you share other people's work with your newsletter group and they share yours on theirs. You can grow your newsletter list quite quickly that way. The closer I got to the actual launch of the novel, I increased the frequency of my posts about the book, about pre-orders, and about the launch. So instead of just one every week, I did 2 or maybe at the most 3. And then the last thing is I was lucky enough to have a lot of friends and colleagues, from Sisters in Crime, from the chapter, who were gracious enough to share my posts. And that's what I did. Thank you.